All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 740. I'm your host, Cheapy here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who also had a major leak this week, Wombat.
Yeah, it's in the morning, usually like 30 seconds after I wake up.
Oh, did I fuck up the thing again? Hold on.
Oh, man, that was a good joke.
Oh, well, I'll hear it. Most of the people hear it.
Okay.
Hold on. No, don't do that. Oh, man. Oh, what's happening?
Oh. Great start. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Should I stop my recording?
No.
All right.
Test. Okay, that's good. We got that one.
Everybody comes for this.
They got to watch some trombone hero before, so they're happy. God. Oh. Yeah, it just goes in my ear when you do that. No one can hear you. So it's just distracting me from trying to get it fixed. I did get it fixed, though.
Okay.
But every time you do that. Anyway.
I don't think I've ever done that before.
Every time it breaks, you just start like singing or just like doing stuff, but no one can hear you because it's broken except me. So then I just have to turn the volume off so I can...
Everyone was able to hear me.
Nobody heard you.
In the chat, they're saying they heard me.
Well, now they hear. Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. Things are going great. It's going to be fine for the people who listen to it in the conventional method.
On podcast, exactly.
Exactly. So, how's everybody doing? Wombat, what is your beverage of choice in your household? Speaking of your major leaks, I want to know what your major leak is.
Right now, it's Poland spring water. Is that?
That's healthy.
Yeah, that's all I drank.
Hold on, I have to fix this. Let's see.
Okay. It says that your audio is horrible. That's what the chat's saying.
Now I got it.
I saw some clearance water at Target today.
Nice. Clearance water. Nice.
How much does the water go for on clearance?
I think it was down to like, I don't know, $2.49 for what was that? Maybe a 12 pack? What does water cost?
Who knows?
I don't know. I think I spent $4 on a 32 pack of the Poland Spring, also at Target.
Nice. Well,
that doesn't count deposit though.
What's that? What are you talking about?
Deposit. You have to pay 5 cents a bottle when you buy water.
This must be a New York thing.
Do they not have that in Ohio?
We don't have this nonsense in Ohio. We just pay for products and we get the products. No, there's no deposits made.
Yeah, you have to pay the deposit fee.
Do you get that deposit back?
Yeah, that's the whole system.
Yeah, that's the whole system. Is you're supposed to return the bottles and get your nickel back.
Wait, you take these bottles back to Target?
I don't.
Homeless people do.
Yeah, there's a machine outside the supermarket.
I can't believe that Chip doesn't know about this. He looks
outside
of Target.
Actually, the line to return the bottles is outside the supermarket, not outside the Target.
So you're paying Target the 5 cents, and then the supermarket machine is giving you back your 5 cents?
If I actually go to the machine and do it, which I honestly have never done.
The idea is that it's going to get people to not throw out the bottles and then bring them back.
Yeah, we had this in Ohio when I was like 4 years old, when it was glass bottles.
Yeah,
and
we never
put
stopped.
them on the conveyor. There'd be a conveyor belt in the grocery store. You put them on there, and you get them back. But, I didn't know that was still. I didn't know that was still a thing. Like we just
when we put out our
pay
recycling
for the stuff,
bin,
and then we put the recycling bin out front.
We put the recycling
That's
bin
what most
out
people
front.
do.
But before the guys can come to collect it, some guy in a station wagon comes and takes all my bottles and cans because he's gonna make the.
Do you clap your hands?
The $1.50 from it. Yeah.
Just clap your hands.
Bottles and cans.
Yep,
yeah, I got it.
Yep.
That was nice. And Cheapy actually has 2 turntables and a microphone.
I have way more than 2 turntables.
I know, but you're where it's at.
You got 5 turntables in it? No, I got like 15 turntables in it. Depends if you count the DJ controller as 2 turntables or 1. Anyway, did you get your super booster shot?
I did.
I don't even know what that's called. It has a special name.
It does have a special name. I did get my super booster and my flu same day.
Yes.
Same day, same time.
I did that. That was a bad idea for me.
My arms really hurt the next day. And then I got tired.
I had a massive panic attack in the store and then fainted in my chair. And I was just like, what happened was, see, this is why the mind is such a powerful thing. You know, I talk about mind over back pain and stuff and how your mind can make your back hurt. Your mind can just make you fucking faint by making like a story up in your mind in 2 seconds. And then you believe it. And then all of a sudden your tongue is hanging out of your mouth and your eyes are all back in your head and you're in the Walgreens.
What were you panicking about? What was the fear?
So like I was getting the shot done and she did a really good job like on the COVID one. Like I didn't even feel it. And then she's like, okay, let me go do the flu shot in your other arm. And that hurt. Well, I didn't realize that they were going to, I thought I was getting both in the left arm. Okay, so that would sort of fuck me up at first. And I was playing in a ping pong tournament the next day, but whatever. I just started thinking about like, oh, that's not what I was expecting. And then she's like, okay, let me go do your right arm. And she walked over to like the right side. And, you know, there was like a chair there where she could sit down, but I had like my jacket on there. And I was like, oh, let me move this out of the way so you can sit down and you give me the shot. And she's like, no, I'm okay. I'll just stand and do it. And then I'm thinking, oh no, she's going to stand and do it? Like that doesn't sound good. So I got like nervous and I got like tense. I found this out afterwards. When I talked to her.
Oh yeah. You don't want to get tense when you're getting.
Right. And so like I felt her do it in the arm. I felt that one go in, like it was like the exact opposite of the COVID one. Like I feel like I felt it go into my fucking bone and shit. So I was like, oh, I felt that one. I was like, and then she's like, all right, like, you know, thanks and all. And I got up and went outside and, you know, I was there with Mrs. Cheapy and she's like, oh, you send your wife in. And I sent her in. I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, I feel like really thirsty and like I didn't have a water with me and there was nobody at the counter to get a water. And like I had a mask on and then I'm thinking like just everything happened like very quickly. And then like, oh, I don't feel good. I sat down in the chair. It was just like when I saw Doctor Strange, except I like definitely passed out. Doctor Strange, like I got to the brink of passing out. I just got like the super cold sweat. So this one, so I passed out and like I hear like someone saying like, you okay? You okay? And I hear like Mrs. Cheapy going like, oh my God. And like, I'm just like so wet. It's just so fucking wet. And, you know, I knew that it was like a panic attack and like I was going to be okay. But
sure. But I've done this several times.
Right.
This has never happened to me.
I got my flu shot today though, and I was a
very
champ.
interesting.
Good point.
I was a champ today.
So the woman's like, oh, she sees like the pharmacist, or I guess the woman who gave me the shot. She sees like how fucking sweaty I am, and like I'm still out of it. Like I'm just like, oh, I'm okay. But she's like, oh, let me get like a paper towel to wipe me off, and she starts like doing it. But it's like a paper towel to wipe me off is nothing. Like it's like somebody poured a gallon of water on me and all over my entire body. So
you were sitting down when you passed out?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good.
Thank God.
That's
right?
Good.
Yeah. I learned that fucking lesson.
That's the key, is like you have to know when you're getting close to passing out.
Yes.
And then be like, all right, I either got to sit down or lay down real quick, or this is going to happen for me.
Especially when you're 6'4". It's a long fucking way down. And you can take people out with you too. It's not good. So literally, they were trying to get me like paper towels to clean me off. And I was like, Shima, you gotta get me a fucking towel. You gotta buy me a towel at we're at Walgreens. So I was like, just get me a towel.
They don't sell those there.
They do.
They only sell Funko Pops.
Nope. They had a bath towel and it like, I needed it. And I made that bath towel wet. And I recovered. I had to sit there probably for like a half an hour.
At least you got a new bath towel out of it.
Yeah. Mrs. Cheapy was traumatized though. She was like,
so I'm sure
what
like, they're supposed to do, and it's funny because this didn't happen to me either. What they're supposed to have you sit there for 15 minutes after you get the COVID shot. You sat in the chair for 15 minutes.
Well, I sat in the chair for much longer than 15 minutes.
I'm saying they should never have had you go out to bring in your wife. You should have sat.
Oh, it's the chair. The chair is right. There's like a room where you get the shot. And then right outside the room is the waiting area. And there's chairs all there. And that's
right
where
you deposit the bottles.
Because when I went to get my shots, I got the flu in the left arm.
Yeah.
Because as the pharmacist said, there's an L in flu. and that's your left arm. So if you have a reaction in one of the arms, we'll know what shot is in which arm. I'm like, whatever, it makes sense to me.
Oh my God.
When she did the right arm, which
Right.
was the other one, that actually also really hurt me. I don't know why one arm.
You were
I
tense
felt
probably
something.
about getting. It
coronavirus.
was probably the 2 shots. You were tense about it, and you didn't know you were getting in the
Maybe.
in the different arms. That's what fucked me up. I think everything fucked me up.
So I had both my shots, and I just got up and left. Like I didn't wait 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They didn't ask me to wait.
No, they didn't
were
this
like,
time.
No, they didn't ask me. My wife though, because she got it done at work. They made her wait the 15 minutes before they would let her leave.
No.
So I don't know. They should have had you sit there for the.
No, I did sit there. I
to
literally
calm it
went.
down.
I walked through the door and then sat out to the to the waiting area and sat down.
Yeah,
you know.
they didn't make me wait. They were just like, "Have a good day."
And then one of the customers told the pharmacist, "Excuse me, this man is passed out in the chair and looks like he's dead.
We've got a fainter.
We got a fainter.
That's crazy.
He's lost all
Yeah,
color."
no. They were very nice, but I was just in and out,
Who?
and
Who was nice?
and they were nice.
Who's
at the
they?
Pharmacy.
Oh, okay.
The pharmacists.
Right.
The pharmacists were very nice. They were quick, efficient.
Uh-huh.
Signed my little card, and then I went home, and my arm started to hurt the next day,
Nice.
Yeah. and I was fine by Sunday.
Excellent. All the table tennis
The
club.
card thing is still a thing. Is that
The what?
still a thing?
Yeah, they sell the cards. They sign it. So I like it because at least I know the date that I got my last shot.
They ask you that sometimes in some
Yeah.
places.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we do it in New York, Chip.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've had to show.
We have abortions?
the card
And
Once,
we carry
I think.
cards.
maybe twice.
Mm.
Both table tennis club owners are now back and working, so most of my duties are completely over. But best of all, I got to explain to the guy. Well, first I got to explain to Coach Ahmed what a podcast was. He didn't know what a podcast was. Once I explained to him what a podcast was, I explained to him how much enjoyment his club gave our podcast listeners as they got to hear various stories about that, and how people wrote in and said it was
Weird.
weird and entertaining, basically. And he got a kick out of that, and he's like, "Oh, you got to send me the video." And I sent it to him, but he got upset because Wombat was so negative, so he had to stop watching. But I said,
I don't remember being negative.
I mean,
I think he's just too sensitive.
You're doing it right now.
No, I'm being argumentative. There's a difference.
yes, you were pretty negative about it for the first
What did
for
I
the
say
first
that
week.
was negative?
You just couldn't believe. Well, neither of you could believe that I was doing it for no money. You especially couldn't believe that I was doing it for no money, and then refused to talk about it anymore or something like that. But he never got to that point. He was like, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I haven't listened
So
to it.
I'm not welcome in the ping pong club.
I wouldn't go that far. I think if you have $20, you're welcome. I think everybody's welcome who has $20.
So I'm not welcome in the ping pong club.
Right. After you lost that bet, right? You're in debt.
Mhm.
So that was cool. I got to explain that to him, and yeah, that's all. It was fun.
I went to an event with a lot of people passed out.
I saw that. Was that where the Pearl Jam concert was, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to Bourbon and Beyond. It's a music and drinking festival in Kentucky, in Louisville.
Okay.
As we're entering, I don't know, first day, we probably got there, I don't know, around 4 o'clock or whatever. The doors open at 11 a.m. every day.
People got a pre-drink though, probably. I'm thinking.
Could be. I mean, this isn't 100,000 people are at this thing, right?
It's crazy.
As we're walking in, just past the gates, there's already a guy just bent over a trash can, just trying to prop himself up.
Told you.
The great thing about it is he's directly outside of the medical tent, but it's the medical people are just standing here at the tent going, "You got to get here. Yeah, you can't
Right.
come get you."
Right. They didn't think they would need to be at the entrance. That's not where the action's going to be. You would think they could be by where the bars are.
Right.
Yikes.
Two people went down during the Pearl Jam set, fairly close to us. That one, I don't know that was for.
Was it during a live?
No, because they stopped. They stopped at least one of the songs midway through because they're decent human beings that are "Hey,
Man down.
security."
Is that guy still alive?
Right. But I think they were mainly like, it would be really hard to pass out from drinking in the area that we were at, because we had been standing in the same area for like 9 hours.
Where the good seats are.
We were like 10 rows like front and center at Pearl Jam. And so we had sat there through like 5 other acts at that point. By sat there, I mean stand there.
Oh God, dude.
So I think it was mainly because they had not been drinking anything. No, you're not allowed to have chairs in that area.
So you stood there for how many
That's what
hours?
He just said.
I know.
I think it was.
That's what I thought.
5 hours into the start of their set, and then another 2 hours or whatever.
So 7 hours of standing.
Yeah, we saw St. Vincent. She was there doing the St. Vincent stuff. There's a lot of good bands. Greta Van Fleet, they're weird. Are you a big Greta Van Fleet fan? I
know the one song, right? They have a song that I know, I think. I couldn't tell you what it's called.
Probably it has a lot of guitars and a guy singing really high pitched.
Yeah.
But I got Isbel was playing, who played there. So got to hang out with him for a bit and go into the backstage artist area at a festival. So that was entertaining.
Did he introduce you to any other artists, or just they don't?
Nah, what am I gonna do with that?
I don't know.
What's he gonna do with that?
Like
what are anyone gonna do with that?
Here's Greta and the Van Fleets, and you would have been like, "Hey guys,
I remember you from when you were up on stage singing music before.
Yes,
I heard you guys on the stage." Yeah.
No, it was a good time. It was an enjoyable festival. I did not realize how big it was going to be. But,
I mean, you have Pearl Jam headlining. It's not going to be small.
It's not a small festival, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crowded House was there. Cheapy, you're a big Crowded House fan.
No, I'm not.
No.
Why not?
I wasn't a Pearl Jam fan either. Everybody in college loved Pearl Jam, and they just bothered me.
I would say there's like a good 10-year gap between, maybe not that far, between Crowded House's biggest hit and Pearl Jam. Actually, I think, what is it, 4 years probably?
Maybe something like that.
Yeah. Don't Dream It's Over is, I could do this.
Like that
Don't
song.
Dream It's Over is 87. I'm guessing.
And 92 was 10.
And 10 was 91, 92, right? Winter of 91, maybe? Or is it 92?
I don't know. It's firmly 92 is when I remember listening to it. But
I will give you the 92. So yeah,
sure.
So it's really only 5 years.
He came out and sang some stuff with Crowded House as well. So it was a fun time.
Nice, yeah, it looked cool. But I don't think I could go to a concert like that where you're.
Why not?
It's too
you
much.
Would be the guy that like everybody was trying to look around.
I feel bad about that. I feel. Oh, we saw like a comedian. Do you know Maria Branford?
Bamford?
Yep,
No
her.
R.
Yeah, Bamford.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw.
She's very funny. Yes.
The whole family went and saw her.
Really?
And I blocked everybody behind me. Nobody fucking saw anything but the back of my head.
Bet.
She's pretty weird.
Like
I'd
the
never.
Paramount or something?
No, it was at a different theater. But somebody told me that she was funny. I had no experience. I had never seen her before. She was pretty weird.
She had a show on Netflix.
Yes, she mentioned it. She's very weird. I don't think Ty understood what she was talking about most of the time.
She had some serious mental stability issues.
Yeah, you can tell.
Where she had to seek professional help.
Yeah, she talks about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.